Hey yo, what's up, man? It's your man Kamari, aka Reno Emotion. Why is there a lot of insecure studs down here? Why is there a lot of insecure studs anywhere? I'm saying that it's because I did a show. I did a show on this little small club down here, and stud got jealous because a girl was tipping me. And I went through this before when I was doing shows in Texas, and stud got upset because the old lady she smacked her damn then she smacked a girl's hand and smacked the money out of her hand and then threw it on the stage so she wouldn't hand it to me. And I'm like, really? Real talk? If you got that type of issue, it's not because of me. It's something about you that you insecure about that you won't let your lady tip an entertainer. Entertainers, that's what we do. We entertain. I don't sit up here. I'm not like one of them people that want to take your girl from you or nothing like that. I'm not down to do that. If she come willingly to me and want to tip me, then she come willing and want to tip me. I'm not trying to take her from you. I'm not trying to make her my boo. I'm just trying to make my money, you know. But she got mad at her girl and like slapped the money and like threw it at me like I'm some bitch. Like, real? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna take your money, but it ain't no need for all that. It ain't no need for you to be like that. My thing is, if you know your girl's gonna tip a dancer, an entertainer, a performer, or whatever, stud, lesbian, gay, straight, whatever, is gonna tip, let her tip. It ain't like we sitting up here we all up on her like to get her digits and all that. We just performing. Performing is just something like even strippers do. You know what I'm saying? That's all we doing. But oh girl then like looked at me like she gonna buck the fuck up at me. Like, bitch, you don't want it today? I'm not in the mood. You know what I'm saying? You trying to mess with my money. I'm not in the mood. I had to bring myself back because I had to have my people with me. I had my gay bro, and I had another homeboy that was cool with go with me to do this show. And this little small ass town I've been to maybe once or twice, drove through to go to Atlanta, but that was about it. I don't stay there. I don't know the people there. I don't hang out like that. But you to be disrespectful to me, it don't make no sense. She was like mad, like she was wanting to fight. And I'm like, really? You gonna fight because your chick was trying to tip me doing a show? What I do to you? You don't even know me. I ain't done nothing to disrespect you. You know what I'm saying? But it tripped me out. Look here, insecure studs, motherfuckers. If your girl wanna tip a damn dancer, a stud, a femme, a gay man, whoever, if they want to tip them, that's all they doing is tipping them. They giving them money for their performance, and actually is a compliment. Especially in our community, it's a compliment. So take it as that you supporting your community. She's supporting her community, and you just sit up here and be disrespectful and want to slap money and throw it like somebody is a bitch or something like that, man. I I wanted to take that shit and throw it back, but I said, you know what, fuck that, cause your chick was trying to tip me that shit in my motherfucking boxers. So what? I threw that out. That's the look I gave. I was like, it don't mean nothing to me, man. You worried about me trying to take your girl, which makes you insecure. If you know your girl gonna tip somebody, and I'm gonna put it at this. If you're gonna go with your girl, don't get insecure about the performance or the performers, because all we do is perform. All we doing is doing our hustle. Some of us cut hair, some of us got a 9 to 5, some of us do what we gotta do. It's called a hustle. That's it. That's all. It's putting money in our pocket, pay our bills. That's all we thinking about. We ain't thinking about cutting. We ain't thinking about getting no head. We ain't thinking about fucking. We ain't thinking about loving. We ain't thinking about taking your girl from you. None of that shit. So, ain't no sense to be that insecure. If you that kind of insecure about your girl when she go out, then she might not need to go out. But then there's tells me that your home life is not all the way what you think it is. Because there's something about you thinking that she's so much of a bad chick or so much of a bad woman that somebody can get her and that you ain't providing enough to keep her. That's what it is. It shows your insecurities more than it's showing her because all she was doing what most people do. You got straight women tip none but what? Straight men. You got straight women tip gay men. You got straight women tip us tip studs. Me, trans person. I perform as no label. When I perform as a no label. Sports bra, boxes, and all. I don't use no title when I perform. And that's just it. I'm just in there to get my cheddar. And then I chillax with people who are really cool, and then we do what we do. We go home, and that's it. I'm not trying to take nobody female from them. Now, if they give me digits, that's on them. They give me digits. That mean I'm gonna call them, especially if they're in a relationship. I respect people's home. You know what I'm saying? I don't mess up people's home. But I guess she was thinking that I was too cute and light skinned and then all this that I'm gonna take her girl from her or her girl might want to get my digits later on. It's not about that. We on a hustle. We on a grind. We thinking about making our money. That's it. That's like me going to your job and then smacking your check out your fucking hand or throwing that bitch on the ground before I hand it to you. Instead of handing you your check, I throw that bitch on the ground. You know what I'm saying? That's the same thing. You threw my money on the ground, but at the end of the day, your bride was still tipping me. I do what I'm doing. If she wants to tip me, then she tip me. If she don't, she don't. I'm not gonna be mad, man. But stop being insecure. If you know your home life is great and you got a lady and she down for you and she love you and she about you, then don't worry about what we do. We just performing. That's our hustle. We hustling. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get our cheddar in our pockets just like you do. And some of us do it while we got a 9 to 5. That's it. And she was real insecure, man. She was mad. I don't like insecure studs. I don't like insecure fans. I see fans be smacking the studs fucking money out of their hands. You better not tip that stud. and and that just shows me that they still like studs. Or she thinks she's a good performer, but since Stud on Stud came out, then she was like, it was very insecure. It's a lot of films like that. Since Stud on Stud came out, let a stud perform in front of another stud, and then her girl go out there and tip her a couple bucks and shit like that, and she was mad as fuck. Like, I'll say, you want to fuck her? You want to be with Stud? So, huh? Is that what you want to be with? Film, stop being insecure too. Stop it. It's just a hustle. Alright? Yeah, this your man, Kamoy. And I'm gonna be out, and I'll make another video in a few. Those are